So you remember I talked about how Hayden Panettiere did an interview with People magazine, and in the video, she appeared to be not completely all there. She was talking and her words were kind of slurring and her eyes were kind of half shut throughout part of it. And there were a lot of people online saying, oh, she was drunk or she was high or whatever the case may be. But she cleared some of that up. And here she addresses the concern. And here's what she said. She said, according to Yahoo, mental health is so important. And I hope those reading this now understand that what you say hiding behind a computer screen can have a detrimental impact on someone. For those of you who have come to my defense amidst this chaos, I am so grateful. Now, according to AI Overview on Google, on sleep, she said that she didn't sleep much in the 2 days before the interview because her dog was recovering from surgery. In a lengthy interview length, she said that the interview was 8 hours long, followed by an hour-long on-camera interview. Boy, that's a long time. Interview, 8 hours? Come on now. Medication. She said that whether or not she takes medication is between her and her doctor. Grief. She said that grief looks different on everyone. Work in progress. She said that she's a work in progress, as we all are. Fan support. She thanked fans for their support and said that she is grateful. Now, by the way, to comment on a slight side note, and it may not be as important. I mean, she said that whether or not I'm on medication is between me and my doctor. Well, that kind of somewhat implies that you might be on medication. But nevertheless, I'm glad that she responded to it in the way that she did. Let me scroll down a little bit here. Some fans expressed concern about Hayden's appearance and speech, with one saying she doesn't look or sound well. Others came to her defense, saying that the interview didn't showcase her at her best, but that she spoke coherently enough for them not to assume she was unwell. She has previously been open about her struggles with mental health and substance abuse. She was admitted to an inpatient program for postpartum depression after the birth of her daughter, Kaya. Now, most of you already know her younger brother, Jansen, passed away last year. I think he was, 28 years old. And he died from an undiagnosed heart problem. And that really took a toll on her. So that kind of demonstrates how close they were. And most people know that when somebody who's that close to you, I mean, your sibling, your kids, parents, grandparents, whatever, spouse, whoever it may be, loved one, that really takes a really, really heavy toll on you. And so I'm glad that she is handling this in the way that she is, and in terms of how she responded to the concerns. So I'm glad that she didn't lash out and say, oh, it's none of you people's business, or just get crazy with it. That probably would have put a tank on her career or anything else. But nevertheless, she's still one of my favorite actresses. She did a great job in Scream. She did a great job in the guest role in SVU. I'm sure she did well in Heroes and Ally McBeal and all the other shows. So other than that, glad to see that she's standing on her 2 feet, got her head between her shoulders. And hey, we as her fans, we still love and support her. So there's that. And I got a lot more to talk about. Subscribe. Stay tuned.